It's raining. There's planes flying overhead, leaving SeaTac to see the world. There's houses all around. It's a regular neighborhood here in the Pacific Northwest. At least that's what you'd think, until you look across the street to see an unsuspecting building with a garage door leaking smells of heaven from its open maw. We walk up this little cool little building to only be greeted by the legend himself, Michael. I want my seat at the table. Those words resonate within me. So when Michael Dempster of Mirage Beer said them to me, I knew I'd been found someone passionate about their craft and hungry for growth within it. He said these words as he walked past a row of barrels, each inoculated from different regions all around Washington State, on his way to pull a taster out of the foeder. The beer was incredible, pulling subtle flavors from the barrel while drawing acidity from the bacteria cultures introduced to the beer. It was a welcome treat while shooting the footage. Michael describes himself as a lifestyle brewery, bringing a dash of modern ideals to his elevated classic and rhetorical brewing techniques. You know, Michael, I've seen the brewer, I've seen the cooper, the blender, but I know there's so much more behind every person. So when people ask, who is Michael Dempster, what do you tell them? And what was the one beer that dragged you into craft beer? What's the one thing that made you know that you had to brew? So we talked about your time coming into the commercial side of craft while working at Greenpoint Beer Works. How did you find yourself working there? Okay. What would you say your most impactful part of your journey with Greenpoint was before moving on to Bowie? And what was it that made you know that you had to leave Greenpoint? Yeah, you know, when I came out for the initial shoot, we talked about some of the difficulties you encountered right before starting Mirage. We talked about unemployment and how it was running out, how you were doing them. How were you doing them? Pardon me. Were you struggling, or did you know it was just a little bit longer until things took off? Things definitely have taken off, haven't they, Michael? You know, a lot of people here in Washington, they like to start these breweries, you know, not naming names or anything, but all these retirees from Microsoft, Boeing, and Amazon, they keep coming out and just throwing money at breweries as a business, not really understanding what the craft is truly about many of these times. Do you think your startup method and with how you are approaching this marketplace will allow you to thrive? You know, we gotta hang out at the brewery, but it's not really a place where people can usually just kind of taste it. Not everybody, at least. So where do people go to find your beer, Michael? How do they get it? That's good. Thank you so much. And you guys should definitely check out all those places we linked in the description below. And, you know, we did talk about you opening something here in 2019 to 2020, maybe something that's a little bit of a hidden gem. Anywhere our viewers should go to keep an eye out for where they'll be able to visit you? Where can we keep up with you, Michael? All right, so this is a rough overview of what the question series might be and what the video might turn out to be with some of the edits. We're obviously going to interview some of the interview footage on the clips themselves and kind of go from there, but kind of decent look at how things are starting to progress, I think, in my mind.